in this lecture we are going to construct a cycloid. Okay, so I will read the problem statement. Draw a cycloid of rolling circle of diameter is 40 mm. Okay, so initially you need to take the radius of 20 mm because diameter is given 40 mm, so you can take the radius 20 mm. Okay, take the radius 20 mm and draw one circle. Okay, now divide this circle into 8 number of equal parts. Okay, for that first you need to join the two diagonals, first and second. Next we need to divide the circle into 8 number of equal parts. Okay, take the protractor, mark 45-degree angle from both the sides, 45 degree and 45 degree. Why 45 degree? Because if you divide 360 by 8, then you will get the 45-degree angle. Okay, next draw the line from this angle and from second point draw the line from this angle. Okay, next we need to name this point. Okay, so name this. So this is a point number 1, so this is a point number 2, so this is a point number 3, so this is a point number 4, so this is a point number 5, so this is a point number 6, so this is a point number 7. Okay, and this is a point number 8. Okay, now this point number 8 is also called as a P. Okay, point number 8 is also called as a P. Okay, next we need to mark the directing line. Okay, we need to mark the directing line which is passing from the point 8 or P like this. Okay, like this. Okay, but we need to calculate the distance of this directing line. How can that be calculated? Okay, so that can be calculated is equal to pi d. Okay, pi into 40 mm because diameter is given 40 mm, pi into 40. So if you calculate pi d, so that distance is equal to 125.6. Okay, so take the distance from the point P, that is 125.6. Okay, 125.6, and draw the straight horizontal line. So this line is called as a directing line. Okay, name this point 8 dash. Name this point 8 dash. Okay, now we need to divide this line, that is P8 to 8 dash, into 8 number of equal parts because we have divided this circle into 8 number of equal parts. Okay, for that take the point P or 8 as a reference point. Okay, and mark 30-degree angle over here. Okay, mark 30-degree angle over here. Okay, draw one line passing from the point P at an angle of 30 degree. Okay, now divide this line into 8 number of equal parts. Okay, so I will take, you can take any distance, so I will take 1 centimeter. Okay, next P or 8 as a reference point, cut the arc. First point, second point, third point, fourth point, fifth point, sixth point, seventh point, and last one 8th point. Okay, now name this point 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Okay, next you need to join 8 to 8 dash. Okay, now use roller scale. Okay, use roller scale only, then only you will get the exact parallel lines. Okay, take the point number 7 as a reference point. Okay, so this point, and draw the parallel line to this 8 dash line, exactly parallel to this line. Okay, next similarly for point number 6, similarly for point number 5, each line is parallel to each other. Similarly for point number 4, similarly for point number 3, similarly for point number 2, and similarly for point number 1. Okay, now name this point. So this is a 1, so this is a 1 dash, so this is a 2 dash, this is a 3 dash, 4 dash, 5 dash, 6 dash, 7 dash, and last one is a 8 dash. Okay, now draw the one vertical line from the point number 8. Okay, and this should be matches with point number 4. Okay, so what we did, just we draw one vertical line. So this vertical line should be parallel to this line. Okay, next, so this horizontal line should be parallel to this horizontal line. Okay, so we have closed, so we have constructed one rectangle box. Okay, next we need to draw the vertical lines from each point. Means what? From 1 dash, 2 dash, 3 dash, 4 dash, 5 dash, 6 dash, 7 dash. From each point draw the vertical lines. From the 2 dash, from the 3 dash, from the 4 dash, from the 5th dash, from the 6th dash, from the 7 dash. Okay, and last one is a 8 dash. Okay, now we need to draw the horizontal projector lines. Okay, so that line passes from the 1 to 7. Okay, consider point number 1 to 7. Okay, and draw horizontal line. Consider point 2, 6 and draw horizontal line. Consider point 3, 5 and draw horizontal line. Okay, next, now the center point of the circle named C. Okay, now you can see, so this 1 dash and this horizontal line, that is 2, 6 dash, intersecting over here. So name this point as a C1. Okay, now 2 dash and this horizontal line intersecting over here. So name this point as a C2. So this is a C3. So this is a C4, C5, C6, C7, and last one is a C8. Okay. Next, use compass and take CP radius, or you can say 20 mm radius. Okay, you can take 20 mm radius like this. Okay, because the diameter is 40 mm, so radius you need to take 20 mm. Okay, like this. Okay, 20 mm. Okay, now C1 as a reference point. Okay, C1 as a reference point. Okay, we need to cut the arc on this 1,7 horizontal line. Okay, 1,7 horizontal line like this. Okay, like this. Okay, 1,7 horizontal line. So here question arises, why we cut this line on the left hand side? Okay, why we have not cut the line on this side? Okay, we can cut the line on this side also, on this 1,7 line. But if you observe 1, 2, 3, it is on left hand side. Okay, so that's why we used to cut the arc on left hand side only. Okay, again same radius. Okay, 20 mm same radius. Now C2 as a reference point, cut this 2, 6 line. Okay, 2, 6 line, because we are using C2. 2 means we need to cut 2, 6 line, horizontal line like this. Okay, so this is our second point. Next C3 as a reference point. Okay, now consider this 3 5 horizontal line and cut that line. Okay, so our C3 point. Next C4. Okay, so consider this topmost point, so it will come over here, top side. Okay, it will come over here. Okay, next C5. Okay, now again consider 3 5 line, this horizontal line. Now we need to cut the arc on left hand side. Okay, because we need to cut the arc on right hand side, because you can see 5 6 7 it is on right hand side, so we need to cut right hand side. Okay, so C5, so use this reference line C5 and cut the arc. Okay, next consider C6 point and consider this 2 6 horizontal line and cut that line over here. Okay, cut that line over here. Okay, next C7, same radius. Okay, now use this 1 7 horizontal line. Okay, and cut the arc. Okay, and last one C8. Okay, so C8 is over here. Okay, so we need to, it will come on the exactly on the point number 8. Okay, next now we need to connect these all points. Okay, start from the point 8. Okay, you can use the French curve. Okay, you can use the French curve and connect all points. Use the French curve and connect all points. Okay, so this red color part is called as a cycloid. Okay, after that we need to give the naming to this point. Okay, so first point, so this is a P1, so this is a P2, so this is a P3, so this is a P4, so this is a P5, so this is a P6. Okay, so this is a P7 and last one P8. Okay, after that we need to mention this diameter also. First we will mention directing line distance. Okay, so how much it is given? It is given pi d. Use the arrowhead. Okay, so it pi into d is equal to 125.6. Okay, next we need to mention the diameter. So diameter is how much? 40. Okay, so this is how we need to construct a cycloid. Okay,